Hello, my name is Amy. I'm a Reiki Master and Intuitive, and I'm doing a different approach today. Today we are going to talk about the Queen of Swords card because I am getting a message from it. Like, I don't even need to pull it. I've just been seeing it in almost every reading for the past couple of weeks, so I feel like I need to talk about it. Sorry about that. I forgot to drink before I started this reading. But the Four of Swords. So let's talk about this energy. The Four of Swords represents someone that's been hurt a lot. Someone that's been through a lot of pain. Usually when I pour this, there's two ways to look at it, and both a positive and negative aspect. And none of the cards are either positive or negative. It also depends on what is surrounding the card. But the Queen of Swords is a air card, and swords usually represent air, but has a lot to do about communication, a lot to do with how we communicate our feelings, how we deal with issues in our life. And whenever I see the Queen of Swords come up, for me, and even for the collective, it means one of two things. I'm either thinking you have boundaries up, and you have valid reasons for your boundaries to be up. Great for you. You're not going to accept less than what you are given. Like, if you don't deserve a certain type of treatment, you reject it, and you put your boundaries up, and you say, no, I deserve better. I think that's a great thing. However, there is this other aspect of it, where there are good things coming in. And this is where, even for me, it's like I want to ignore it for myself, but I know this is what it's saying in regards to me. I want to be like, oh, I have my boundaries up, cool. But I'm getting this is going to resonate with someone else when it comes to the Queen of Swords, is where you put your boundaries up before you're even proven that someone or something's going to fail you. And I'm not calling you out. I'm calling myself out here if anything else. But I'm getting, especially around love, relationships, it doesn't even have to be romantic. It could be in any aspect. But the Queen of Swords really does talk about boundaries. And it really does. And it's been really standing out to me. Where it's like, you've been hurt. And you just don't want certain things to be repeated in your life. You don't want certain feelings to be repeated in your life. So you put these boundaries up. It's your ego. Your ego attempts to protect you from the things that haunt you. And sometimes I do get a sense of an ego coming out of a Queen of Swords. And usually having your boundaries up is not necessarily a bad thing. But what I'm getting with the Four of Swords is maybe a little bit too guarded when there's no proof that this person, place, or thing is going to haunt you. I hope that makes sense. But I'm getting 444 can be significant. I'm so sorry, but 444 can be a significant number. I have been seeing that a lot too. You're always protected from what's bad especially now, you are protected from what is bad for you. And I'm getting that whatever's coming in is going to prove to you. It depends on, of course, if any reading, it's going to depend on what's surrounding it. But what I'm getting from the Four of Swords lately, from all the readings I've been doing, see, there's so many blockages because I keep not yawning around this. It's almost like collectively we don't want to accept that we're having boundaries around good things coming in. And I'm not saying that it's going to not come in. It will, because whatever was meant for you will never miss you. But I'm getting that there is something that's hard. It's like the boundaries are making it hard for this person, place, or thing to come into your life. And they're just asking for you to calm down about it. Or really this thing that's coming in, this person, whatever it is, it's almost like you're going to be able to break your walls down for once. At least for me, I've been noticing it too, where I feel like for me personally, and this is going off on a personal thing, but I feel like, and 2 doves just flew by, so this could be confirmation about a connection here. Because I am getting this very strongly. At least something that I've been noticing in my life lately is, I'm so sorry, but I've been noticing that usually around, especially around men, I don't want to say I act more masculine, but I definitely have this energy up. Even around the men I trust, even around the men that I keep around in my day-to-day life, I tend to act like I can do everything by myself. I tend to act like nothing affects me, that I'm not sensitive, or at least I try to put that guard up, because in the past I have been hurt by men emotionally and just invulnerably. Like, I've just heard and been taught things, unfortunately, where I felt like I couldn't, like, if I were to let my guard down, it'd be too vulnerable. And I'm really being taught right now, and this is why I keep saying it's uncomfortable right now. And this is me going really in depth, at least for myself, why it's been uncomfortable for me, is I'm really trying to be more in my feminine energy. I'm really trying to be in the receiving mode. I'm trying to be more cutesy and like a little bit more like how honestly I am, because I really am not as guarded as I portray to be. And maybe this is a message for some of you. I don't really know. I'm just kind of sailing to see if anyone resonates with it, or even if it helps someone else. But for me, I really feel there is this sense of finally being able to stand in your feminine energy, and it doesn't even matter your gender. It's just being in that place where you can receive it and really receive love, receive happiness from someone or something. Because I feel like it's time for us to authentically be who we are, without apologizing, without being scared to be who we are in general. So 444 can be a significant number. You are always safe, loved, and protected. Alright. I will be posting a weekend reading just to kind of extend this energy, but try to break down your walls a little bit. Obviously, keep your walls up when they're needed, but if something doesn't seem to be scary or doesn't seem to cause stress, break those walls down a little bit. Hope this helps, and I'll see you next time. Bye.